Well, it's the next day and we had a lovely night at the Anchor talking to the landlady and a lady who was walking back down memory lane in her camper van from a canoe trip she did many years ago. A few pints of 6X were consumed and now it's time to move on, hopefully to Goldstone Wharf.
That's the Anchor and this was her mum's boat. And they're hoping to do something with it eventually. Oh, what a lovely evening. I think it's got a new cap. This is where the cheese boat we met at Atherstone and bought some cheese from is moored. This is Wharf, opened in 1911. They use local milk to be processed and then mixed with cocoa and sugar crumb to make raw chocolate, and then it was sent by boat to Bourneville to be made into chocolate. Now it's owned by Premier Foods, make custard and angel delight, that sort of thing.
I can't get it to go through this bridge. Oh no, a bend. See if I can remember how to steer round bends.
Interesting things you see by the side of the canal. I'm not spreading by the smell of it.
And here we are, moored up at Goldstone Wharf. Not many moorings here. We're lucky to get on, but it's a lovely peaceful spot. There's the wharf itself with the Wharf Tavern. Apparently you get a very nice meal in there, so we might be checking that out later. But for now, it's coffee time. And we're off for another explore. Right, let's see what's the other side of those trees. There in the distance is the Wrekin, and beyond that some even more distant hills. And here we are emerging into what is spelt Cheswardine. I've no idea how it's pronounced. Apparently notable for its church. And here is that grand church. Apparently refurbished by an architect called Pearson in the 19th century. And as the rain starts, we strike out through this avenue of elephant grass. Yeah, we are still in the UK, Shropshire to be precise. So varied, these walks. Open fields, dense woodland, and canals, of course.
Hello.
And here we are at the beginning of the Woodseaves cutting, which we hope to share with you tomorrow, although the towpath's largely closed because of refurbishment. It'll be interesting trying to get past him tomorrow if he's still there. Good night. Morning. Well, after a rainy night, it's a beautiful morning here at Goldstone Wharf, and we're off through Woodseaves cutting to Market Drayton. All being well, should be an interesting little trip. Hope you come along with us.
And here's Pete sporting his new baseball cap that he got from the Anchor Inn to replace that one he'd had 15 years that he's lost. Looking
Heavy
good.
cloud.
Just entering Woodseaves cutting. It's over a mile long and in parts it's 100 feet deep. Amazing, amazing. We have to go slowly so we don't disturb the ground. There's men doing some work apparently. Sorry, just ducking to avoid some stingers. There's men doing some work, so we'll probably have to stop. It's just an amazing place. Can't believe somebody's moored in it though. Don't really think you're supposed to do that. Feel the ground under the boat. Boats have been by this morning, so there must be. It's the working boat that's been doing some work on the towpath. That's why they're moored here. There's a lot of space. Coming, so we're going to find a wide bit.
That's Tiley locks done. Pretty painless. Boats going up and down. No queues, but no wastage of water. Perfect. But now it's on to Market Drayton. Here is the guardian of this cutting, Tiley cutting. And this is pretty narrow, but there's probably room for 2 boats if you breathe in and squeeze up to the side. Hopefully we won't get to find out. And out of the cutting onto the beginning of an embankment. That's the Shropshire Union for you, dead straight. And here we are at Market Drayton. Elsan, water, toilets, shopping. It's going to be that kind of afternoon. But first, let's have a cup of coffee. Right, let's sample the delights of Market Drayton, and in particular the Red Lion, which is adjoined to a Jules brewery. So that should be an experience, hopefully. Let's go and see. So what a great night out in Market Drayton. Who'd have thought, hey? Sleepy little town? No. Really good place. Great music, lovely beer, good food, and a real vibrant atmosphere to the place on a Friday night. So pleased we went into town and got off our boat, and we'd of course never have been here if it wasn't for the canal. So that was fantastic. Anyway, looking forward to tomorrow. Good night for now. Well, it's another day. Here we are at Market Drayton, and today the plan is to get down the Audlum flight of locks and moor up somewhere near the top of the Audlum flight of locks. But as always, it's a bit fluid. We'll see how we feel after the Audlum flight, what the time is, how much energy we've got left for the 15 locks at Audlum. So let's see how we go. First off, however, it's under that bridge for some water and a toilet emptying action.
Beton cutting. It's supposed to be haunted.
And here we are at Audlum locks, 5 locks. That lock's set for the boat that's coming up, so we'll wait here for them to come out.
Okay, over.
Well, here we are, down 2 locks of the Audlum flight, which means only 13 to do tomorrow. But this is a gorgeous mooring, and the wind's getting up, as you may be able to hear. So I think we'll stop here and admire this stunning view. So let's go and check out something I spotted a couple of locks up. Looks interesting. Look at this.
So that's £9.
Oh, you've decided on a pasty and a cake, have you? Well, that's lunch sorted, so let's go and eat it. It's a windy old afternoon, but we've decided to go and explore the countryside around Audlum. And the first thing we come across is this secret lake just off the towpath. Amazing what you find when you stray just slightly off the towpath. And off the canal into the hamlet of Hawksmoor, which I think is largely a farm. Beautiful Shropshire countryside. It appears, unbeknownst to us, we've strayed into Cheshire. Another pond. Beautiful. And here coming into view is Audlum, which is at the bottom of those 13 locks we still have to do. Amazing cathedral-like church. What an amazing tree. Oh no, there's no throughway. The footbridge is unsafe. Judith will now risk her life. Go, Judith. It's been nice knowing you. Seems okay to me. Just walking past Moss Hall, built in 1616 for Hugh Massey, and described as a surprisingly complete example of a gentleman's house of the 17th century. Presumably privately owned, but looks nice. And up this hill is the Shropshire Union Canal, on another one of those embankments. And up here is another Audlum icon, which we hope to pay a visit to. Here is the Shroppy Fly, named in honour of the fast boats, the Shroppy Fly boats, that used to ply their trade, almost a bit like the DPD of their time, with express deliveries up and down the Shropshire Union. Very sad that such an iconic pub, which we spent many a happy hour in, is now shut. Another victim of COVID, I guess. That's the famous bar, made to look like a Shroppy Fly boat. Oh well, there are other pubs. Life goes on. Such as this one, just a few feet up the canal. Well, that was a lovely walk. I'm amazed at how the countryside has changed, because, you know, we haven't done that many miles, which is of course the nature of boating, but we seem to have moved from open fields of golden corn to rolling green Cheshire countryside, all within a space of a few miles and half a dozen locks. Oh well, we've got 13 locks to do tomorrow, so I think we should rest up, have a relaxed evening, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, I think we'll leave you there at the top of Audlum Locks. Next time we'll be going down the locks and then cruising on to Hack Green, where we come across a secret nuclear bunker, then onwards to Nantwich and beyond. I hope you've enjoyed cruising with us this time, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you have enjoyed the cruise, please like, subscribe and comment. Thanks for coming along. Look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye for now.